What's up, guys? Good morning. This is James, your guy. This is James, your trader. Welcome to this video where I share with you my um, market analysis. So this morning, I'm going to open my chart very soon, and mm, we're gonna see what the market is doing. Yesterday, I took a trade on gold. I took a trade on gold, and it took a lot of time. Sure, but let's see how it moved until this morning. Although I've already collected the part of profit, some part of profit I made, it definitely dropped. It dropped finally. So let's have a look on. Look at this. It's dropped again. Okay. What was happening here is I took this trade based on two things. I took this trade at this particular zone based on two things. You know, you can see this level of open. Let me drop the mic. Or rather hang it. Alright, that's fine. Okay. So we can see here we have an open close level. I do trade with area of support and resistance from higher time frame. Those are key levels, strong key levels. So this OCL, which price came and tapped in, and even price react, even before price reacts to that OCL, we have this old high. This old high that was taken, so this is considered a liquidity that was grabbed as well. That is one strong confluence of price reversal, and the second one is price the reaction from that zone, which is causing this bearish momentum or tension, is caused by is also caused by price tapping into an OCL, which gives us two strong confluences that okay, yes, we can have some yes into the market whenever we get back to the supply. And this is the supply. I know some of us will mark out the whole last bullish candle as a supply, which is very correct, And here's how I do. I do mark it out myself sometimes, but not all the time. In this case, I decided to choose um, the the closing of the bullish candle, the last bullish candle. Just like you can see, let me shift to the 1 hour or 1 hour first, so that you can see clearly what is happening. So you see our old high that was taken here properly. We see our open close resistance zone, which usually used to be uh, a B, a B, or a no a B, a B, a B, and Q pattern. A B and Q pattern. It's hard to understand, but though you get it better. A B and Q pattern. So what I've done here is that since this you have a rejection from this price action is quite strong for me to execute a trade. So I decided to um wait for price to come back to this supply and take my trade, which I did. So but initially I took this one a bit earlier. You see, it's at a zone where price was still into the imbalance. That's for the first order. And the second order was okay as entry, as area where I entered from. It was okay there. So later price came back up a bit upper than the first entry, and activated. Um, or couldn't It couldn't activate my second order initially. You see, it was a miss. So I later entered the buy market price. That's what I did yesterday. That was what I did yesterday, and I took my trades. After some time, it drops nicely. So what exactly was my confluence or um my confirmation here is that I waited price to come into this zone, you see, into this zone, and give me a market structure shift. Initially, already we already this give us a shift. You understand? So we want you just wanted to see a kind of liquidity build, which is not really clear in this case, but a valid pullback that happened. I can be choosing this as the liquidity that was created, even though um, we don't have that much weeks, but that's it. Normally, I want to see liquidity. Um I want to see liquidity, like I'm saying. In the in this case, in this particular trade, we didn't have much, but what gives me the confidence to execute this trade actually, Mr. was the higher time frame. Sorry, was actually the higher time frame um confluences, the OCL level, and also the grab of liquidity plus this shift, this shift. So those are pretty good, strong confirmations for me that price eventually is gonna react to this zone and sell off and sell off. And this could also be a very good demand where price will buy from. I think also that it also falls uh, on an unfresh, if I can see very well. Yeah, we can consider it on unfresh from the higher time frame on unfresh level, on unfresh level. So it gives us a kind of assurance, at least the probability becomes a bit high that price might react to this demand and buy off. The reason why I placed my TP around this zone. I hope that we definitely hit TP later today, or I don't know. Let's see what price action gives us today. So this is the view of the 15-minute time frame. You can see our shift. Some might even be waiting for this proper low that generated this highest point to be broken before they consider it as a shift. That is pretty fine by you if you know exactly how you enter by this type of analysis. That is okay by you. I'm not going to criticize anybody. We all have our way of trading. If you've tested something and it works for you, that is fun. You know, this industry is so vast of is 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 full of information, knowledge. There are so many things. We can't know everything. And where you think that you are smarter, someone else is way smarter than you. We just have to be careful in the market because we are playing against smart people, people that are analyzing our move as a retail trader, as retails, and they play against us. So we got to be smart. We got to like play very carefully. So in order to be with them, or if that's not the case, that means we are losing. That means we are losing completely. So that's it. So that's it. But actually, this trade, um, I I took profits. I took profit. You can see profits taken from this point. So I don't care whatever happened again. Let it just go. Let it just go. Yeah. So this is the analysis. We have the shift. We have uh those swing high internally that was created, and liquidity again into internal liquidity imbalance, which was not able to push price lower, and price came again tap into the supply correctly. You understand? Because of price volatility, I extended the supply to this point. Normally, it's all supposed to be just here, and which would have given me also a nice risk to reward. You see, this was only 3 hour, 3 hour or to something, but I've collected only 1 hour, and I'm okay by that. I'm not greedy. The way market moved yesterday in few hours, I was expecting price to give me the same push, and if that was a big account, I could have 2 or 3 different positions be running, and I could later on taking profit of one, the two other one and break even. And let's see how it goes. Like the outcome would definitely be. So this is the setup I took yesterday. This channel actually is going to be one that is transparent. We are not here to show you luxuries of which I don't have, of course. I'm here for growth, for transparency, for consistency, for improvement. We don't know exactly um, what is going to happen next in the market. We only play based on what we've studied. We only play based on what we know happen at at a certain percentage, because we have been doing it again and again, and it's it has been proven at that end that yes, this works for us, and this is what we are going to do, and repeat it and repeat it again. My name is James. You can call me James Smart or just Smart. That's fine. So I'm going to be frequent on YouTube, like posting very frequently on YouTube more than my other social media app, which are actually giving me a lot of headaches. I so this could be when I make analysis, I'll be posting here my long-term view, my short-term view, whether I'm scalping, whether I'm taking a swing trade type. Everything will be posted here, and this is kind of my journal, my track record, and it's gonna be a good one also for you if you are a beginner, especially, so that you will know exactly what it is to be, what it takes, the effort, the energy, the sacrifices that you need to put in work before you get to that level that we so-called profitable trade. If you agree with me, you understand my vision, and you want to share it with me so far, don't forget to like the subscribe button, and let's meet again another video. Ciao.